so in comparison to my other sticker sheet, it's like, how do you use stationery? And hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. This is going to be like an April-ish vlog. I take you guys on a lot of field trips in this one. We go out of the studio quite a bit. I take you to the New York Aquarium. I got a lot of fun like high def footage of fish that I'm excited to show you. Very like Animal Crossing vibes. I take you to Red Hook, which is a neighborhood in Brooklyn. We took the ferry there and go to the IKEA. We go to Prospect Park and look at this beautiful magnolia tree. Enjoy springtime in Brooklyn. It's been so nice to have the weather warm up recently. We also go to a really fun launch party for an indie stationery magazine called Pouch that I've been really excited about. There is art stuff in this video, fear not. We make a new sticker sheet, and I also talk a lot about like the whole tariff situation going on and how I'm trying to like adapt and change my business slightly. Yeah, it's a fun video. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you back here at the end. Bye. Hello everybody, been a while since we've chatted. Have a bit of an unfortunate update. I'm sure if you are also a small business owner, you've probably been following along with what's been happening in the US concerning the tariff situation. Recently it became like 54%, which I was just like, ooh, that's when I started to get concerned. Now last I checked, the tariffs are at something like actually insane, like 145%, which is just like, I really don't know if I can do that as a business owner. Yeah, like it would just make my product so much more expensive. I'm starting to think like, should I even be making stuff right now? Because right now, I just finished my last shop update. Typically around June, July is when I'll start designing the calendar. Like I like to finish the calendar during the summer. So this like April, May, early June period is typically where I like to design new products. So I can continuously have new stuff coming in, right? But now I'm just kind of in this like weird standstill moment where I don't know what to do. I finished my shop update, but I'm just not sure if making new products will be worth it because I've seen so many like horror stories online about people getting shipments in and like it was a shipment of like a $2,000. They had to pay like over $1,000 in tariffs. I guess right now I'm just gonna like wait it out, hope that, you know, the situation changes. And I really like my job and it's just kind of scary to think that that could potentially change. And I'm just like trying to do like small business pivots. So maybe a little bit less stationery, which really sucks because I love designing stationery. But I get all of that made in China. But I can do some more printing, like prints, maybe stickers, like vinyl stickers that I make in the US. You know, I still have my calendar drop at the end of the year, which will hopefully still do well, we'll see. But, you know, the calendar is all made here in the US, so. Today, though, I have quite an exciting event later today. I got invited to go to the launch party for this really cool indie magazine called Pouch magazine. Radia put me onto it and it should be a fun event. They said you can like bring stationery to swap and I always love going to like community events like this. So yesterday I went to the Pouch launch. It was at this really cute bar in Bushwick called Orion's Bar. And it was really, really cute. I found out about Pouch from Radia a few months ago when I was over Radia. She was showing me this really cool magazine for stationery lovers called Pouch. It's like an indie magazine. It's made by one person named Victoria, and I just like thought this was so cool, so I followed the account. It's just really cool. It has a lot of cute like stationery reviews. There's like a craft in here. and like little tips for stationery stuff. It shows other people's spread. There's like an interview. You can do like a Kuchi Pachi coaster, like a journal layout gallery with other people's journals. I left feeling like so warm and happy, and it really like sparked my joy for stationery again. I've been kind of off of it for like the past few weeks, but now I feel like way more invigorated to like get back into the hobby and like work on my journal, and it was just so fun. I feel like stationery lovers are just like so much fun to talk to. It's so nice. It's so cool to see other people's journals and look at their journal stacks and like talk about how everyone uses it. There's just something so heartwarming and charming about flipping through like a magazine full of like interesting stuff. And because it's an indie magazine, like really run by one person, you can like really feel the love and passion she poured into it. And in our dark world with like corporations and all these things, and like the Instagram algorithm's terrible, social media is like not great either. It's just like really great to find gems like this that just like restore my faith in the world. And this is cool. There's like a section, I think she must have done like yeah, she did a stationery survey at Stationery Fest, and it was like, how do you use stationery? And then it like tells you like people's preferences, which I think is super interesting. Oh, I found this really interesting. There's a pouch review, like an actual pouch, not the name of the magazine, but it kind of talks about like different pouches and like what this person recommends. And I thought that was like a very thoughtful review, and I feel like I might get one of these pouches now just because I really enjoyed reading about it. But yeah, I'll leave all the links below, and go check out Pouch because it was a really good event and I feel so inspired. And yeah, I love stationery. I don't know if you can tell, the top is like kind of wonky, you know? So it's not like a perfect line. I'm kind of wondering like maybe I should have added bleed and then it would have been a little bit better. Then it wouldn't need to have been like, you know? You live and you learn. I think if I were to do this again, I would just have Radia print it larger onto one sheet of paper, and then there would be no trimming involved, because I'm realizing I do not like trimming. I'm also just terrible at it, but yeah, not loving it. Rover, you can't be here if I'm gonna be using the knife. Well, you can. I'm sorry.
So you said don't cut it all the way, right?
Yeah, it's Radia's specially developed technique.
So what, blue line, pink line, doesn't matter? I curved it a little.
Really? It's pretty, it's accurate, So keep going. What if I pay you?
How much you're gonna pay me, man?
What's your rate gonna be?
I don't know, I feel like my fingers are gonna give out at some point.
You see why I eventually like went back to the paper cutter?
Yeah, you should just use the paper cutter.
Wait, you made it so hard! That's what Robert did.
I did the sides fine, but then the top, I just didn't cut through enough, and that just ruins it.
Hopefully this doesn't take too long. The cat tree is blue and white. And it came with this glass bubble dome. I feel like this will be fun, huh? All right, last step. Look at this little fish. How cute is this? Your mama. How's the bolognese going?
Good. I got gelatin this time, so I hope it makes the sauce a little bit.
Do you think they'll use this? Let's see if it's cute. Oh, it's kind of cute.
Rover, new tree.
Look at tree. You already have a huge one. Oh, I think he likes it. He's like, how do I get down from here? If you've been watching my past few videos, you know I've been knitting a lot. I finished a really cute pink cardigan as well as 2 Sophie scarves. I made one for myself and one for my mom. So I've been knitting quite a lot and just having a lot of fun with it. I don't know if other fiber artists out there experience this, but when I'm working on one project, I'm already thinking about all the other projects I want to do. So I've been using milanote to kind of help me organize all of my knitting project ideas and inspiration, which leads me to thanking today's sponsor, which is milanote. milanote is a tool for organizing your creative projects. I like to think of it like a blank canvas. You can save ideas and inspiration, take notes, and organize projects visually. Right now, I'm using milanote to plan and organize my knitting projects. I like how you can lay out photos, PDFs, texts, lists, wherever you want on this board, and then you can organize it in a way that makes sense to you visually. I also really like how they give you several options on how to organize. For example, this column list here is so nice for collecting all these knitting patterns that I want to buy in the future. This to-do list here is also really handy for keeping track of projects that I'm finishing. Another thing I like about milanote is how you can embed PDF files right into your board. I feel like I'm always digging around in my computer files or my email, searching for knitting patterns I've purchased before, but with milanote I can keep it nice and organized and even open the patterns right up within milanote too. Milanote also makes formatting and adding images really easy. I like how you can layer photos on top of each other, and you can also click and drag pictures right from Google Images into the board, so you don't have to do this like really long process of downloading the picture, finding it in your computer, re-uploading it into the board. So building a vision board is not only fast but also really fun too. You can also make subboards within your board. So I have one subboard dedicated to project inspo, and I use this like a free form dumping ground for all these cool projects I like, yarns I think look nice. I also have this subboard for pattern and yarn pairings I like. This is really helpful because sometimes I'm looking at a knitting pattern. I think of a yarn that I want to use or will go well with it, and then I write it down, and then I forget where I wrote it down. So with milanote, it's just really nice to have everything organized in one place. Also, if you're intimidated on where to start, milanote has over 100 built-in templates for all kinds of creative projects. So if you're a writer, a student, you have a podcast, milanote has you covered and can help you organize your work. And if you work with any kind of team, you can invite them to collaborate with you on your projects and get feedback from them in real time. I can also see this being really useful for those of you who work with clients. Like if you're a graphic designer, for example, you could show the client visual inspiration for the project before you start working on it, get feedback from them, and then use a milanote project planning board to keep them up to date with your progress. Milanote is available for free with no time limit, which I think is really cool. So you can sign up for a free account using the link in my description. Thank you so much, milanote, and let's get back to the video. Reach over so far.
Good boy. Up. Cosmo up. Robert chip. Cosmo up. Good boy. Robert up. Up. Good boy.
Like a 7 or 8.
That's pretty good.
Well, for New York City, it is.
For New York barbecue, I would say an 8. I think that first bite of brisket we had was really good, but the more I ate the beef rib, the kind of, it wasn't really falling off the bone as it does in Texas. And I thought the meat flavor could have been a little bit better, but that's just because I've had Texan barbecue now, so my standards are super high. And now we're at IKEA.
Wait though, long way.
Yes, we waited for like an hour. We're not looking for anything in particular. I do want to look at a circular dining table, and then Robert wants to look at some bins for organization, but I can always just spend hours here anyways. Let's see if this is comfortable. It's okay. This little pet bed. I don't like this material.
How do I do this?
It's $80, that's why.
It doesn't feel bad for $80.
That's what I was telling you, it's not terrible.
I don't know, I feel like...
That one's a little too large, I checked with the measurements. This one is, because we can't get something too big. So this is what I got. I think it's pretty cute. I'm gonna have like a bagel walking, pretzel, apple, him eating pizza. I really love these two. I think they're so cute. There's gonna be him on the ferry, him walking the Brooklyn Bridge, riding a pigeon, driving a taxi. Also, Jennifer gave me the idea for this. I think it's so funny. Yeah, these are some of the sketches. I think they look funny as sketches. I want to do this like big apple one, but I feel like it doesn't read very well. Yeah, these are some of the outtakes. I like this one of him riding a pigeon. I might blow this up into like a larger sticker. And then I made this idea for like a fun onigiri summer sticker sheet, but I just feel like this would read so much better as like one of these sticker sheets, you know, that has like a bunch of little stickers on it. I think it would look so cute. But in terms of the thicker ones, I can only make them so big and only have so many stickers on them. I don't know, maybe I'll figure it out. I just love like how many little stickers I'm able to fit on these ones that are made in China. Hopefully, like I have this idea and like if the tariffs go away, I'll make it. Maybe won't be in time for summer, but maybe next year summer. I decided to print it out because I want to see what it looks like to scale. My sticker sheets are typically 4x6. Yeah, so in comparison to my other sticker sheets, this is gonna be like the size difference. Honestly, I've been liking the larger stickers too. I feel like they'll look good in a journal. I'm hoping they can make this and not have the cut lines be super far apart, but I'll discuss with Sticker Ninja later on. You know, like I feel like that's a good size. That's a good size. Like these little stickers are super cute, but there is a time and place for a large sticker in a journal. So yeah, the tariff situation really sucks. If you're curious, like what I'm doing / how I'm handling it, kind of like I said before earlier in the video, trying not to catastrophize. I'm just hoping it'll go away and then I can go back to like making all the stuff I like making. It just really sucks because there's so many products that I can only make in China. Like it's just virtually impossible to make it in the US. US manufacturers just either don't have the skills, the materials, the bandwidth, the machines to even make some things like this. Like for example, I really wanted to continue making washi tape. I really don't think I can make washi tape in the US. I wanted to make another plush keychain or even like a larger plush, which would just be impossible here again. And then I really like making sticker sheets for my stationery. As you guys know, I've been gabbing about it a lot in this video. But yeah, what I'm doing is just trying to pivot slightly. So like you're seeing here, having my sticker sheets be made by my US-based manufacturers. Sure, they will not be as, you know, thin with like teeny tiny cut lines, but I still think they'll look great in journals and they're going to be a little bit more versatile. Like you can put it on your water bottle now and a bunch of other surfaces. They're not going to peel off as easily because they'll be thicker. Something else I've been thinking about is trying to table more at local markets. I typically don't table a lot because I'm very much an introvert, and tabling makes me quite tired, but I'm thinking like, you know what? These are times to pivot and, you know, adapt. So I'm trying to look for some more events locally that I can table at. And I applied and got into Sunny Day Market, which is going to be a really cool art market, July 26th and 27th. The new venue they got is really, really cool. If you haven't heard, Sunny Day, they've been doing some cool art markets in the New York City area. I went to the one they had in March and I was really impressed by like the turnout. I loved all the vendors and it just seemed really cool. And I'm really excited for the one they're having in the summer. Obviously, you know, I will be tabling there, but a lot of my friends will be tabling there as well. I was looking at like the vendor list. I was like, oh, I like this person. I like this person. I like this person. So I'm really excited for that summer event. It should be really fun. The market's also free. So yeah, I'll leave links to it below so you can check it out, and mark your calendars if you're in the New York area. I think it's going to be a really fun event. So if you like my videos, you like cute little guys, like it'll be a good market for you to check out. And then here you're seeing me work on a new sticker sheet for my patrons. I typically don't do sticker sheets for the sticker reward, but I decided to switch it up because I'm giving my patrons, my print tier patrons, the Rezo print I made in my last YouTube video. Radia printed them for me. And so I was like, okay, that's fun and fresh. Let's keep up that fun and fresh energy and do something fun for the sticker reward. So I decided to use like this nice soft brush pen to draw some onigiri drawings, and I decided to let him adopt a cat, and I think the drawings are all really, really cute. His cat is also made of rice, and I had some patrons comment on my post because I typically will share the benefits for the next month so people can like decide if they want to stay on or not. And a couple patrons who are based outside of the US were like, oh, I'm excited to like get a sticker sheet from you. I don't ship to the EU or the UK right now just because the shipping is so complicated and packages get bounced back and it's just like a whole headache. So yeah, a lot of my EU/UK customers aren't able to order from me anymore, so some of them who are patrons are like, oh, I'm excited to like actually be able to get a sticker sheet from you. So I'm excited about this. Maybe I'll do sticker sheets more often. It's also great drawing practice for me, and I'm happy that my like sticker sheets can be a bit more accessible for people based outside of the US. Robert said this fit is giving like bug type gym leader, which I'm like, that's a compliment. Okay. You know, it is really giving bug. I need like a net to like catch some bugs like this. He's coming. You've made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Also, a huge shout out to my patrons for helping me run my art business, help me be self-employed. My patrons are like the backbone of everything I do. If you're interested, I have some really cool benefits this month. So there are the prints that we trimmed in this video and the sticker sheet we made together in this video. These are gonna be our benefits for May. And I think they're super cool. I'm trying to like change things up a little bit with the benefits. And yeah, if you sign up for either, I have a print tier, a sticker tier, and a print and sticker tier, so you definitely have options. If you sign up for any of these tiers, you also get access to all the rewards in lower tiers. So you get access to all the stuff in my $5 tier. So I have a podcast that I do every month, and there's like 50 episodes on there now. So there's a lot of listening. There's some like exclusive videos on there, fun like behind the scenes stuff. You get early access to shop updates. My Patreon's a fun time. Please check it out if you would like, but no pressure. I know times are tough. Even by you watching this video, you're doing me a huge favor. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys super soon in my next one. Bye!